A romantic post-apocalyptic environment, collecting scrap, harvesting resources, enjoying a timeout getting them fishes, neat loot, and looking badass. A dream for survivalists. If there wouldn't be all these zombies. Arm yourself, craft ammunition and get on an adventure in a zombie-infested desert in Survival Instinct.
Soul Trail Studio.
Survival Instinct is a real survival game with all proper elements needed for surviving an apocalypse, which includes a lot of loot you can use for crafting, and a thirst and hunger system. If you find yourself in need of food you can go fishing, and use these fishes with the crafting system to create some decent meals. Everything has loot, you can find some materials spread around the world. Scrap and other low-tier materials can be found on the ground and in trash bins. But even this cheap loot helps surviving. Some of the essential materials can be harvested from chopping wood. Most buildings offer self-restoring loot containers. These will give most of what you need to make use of the pretty decent crafting component. First aid kits and basic weapons like bats and axes are only the low-tier tip of the iceberg. Basic weapons are common. But when you progress through the game you will find yourself in need of ammunition which can and should be crafted as soon as possible as the zombies don't wait for you to restock. Regarding weapons there is the solution for everything. The axe. Chopping down a tree for some firewood and getting annoyed by a zombie. Axe. Zombie Kyle trying to convince you Monster Energy is better than Rockstar Energy. Axe. The army is trying to draft you for World War III. Axe. Besides DX, Survival Instinct offers many useful weapons. You can find many locations in this game which each are individually designed and contain either different loot, different zombies, or even one of many bosses. Based on your progress you will find easy enemies, like Monster Energy Kyle, his girlfriend, autism dogs, drafting soldiers, sick bars spitting rappers, Fabian from GTA 5, Namaste, and bad fashion designers. But the real challenge in Survival Island are the boss monsters. This section is divided in two. On the one hand you can find many boss monsters on the map which you can encounter on any level, yes on level 1 too, which is though not a real good idea as these are pretty strong and use ranged attacks even with target lock on you. Some might need special tactics to beat them for getting the most upper tier loot. On the other hand there are level regulated portals to meet the really heavy challenges. If you make it this far, you will need friends. If you want to be one of those friends, for the next playthroughs, feel welcome to join our Discord. I can say this is one of the few games which I wished had more content as it kept me playing beyond the content for this episode. The pacing is amazing, if you follow the routes, do your collecting and fighting off zombies, leveling up and finding your shelter you will encounter most of the challenges only when you are ready to. This game offers many items, weapons, and crafting possibilities. Only in the late game is where you really need some good companions. You can find the link to the game in the description of this video. Check out also the previous episodes right over here. See you on the next episode of Before You Play Core.
Soul Trail Studio.
Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. Soul Trail Studio. So